Do you sometimes wonder why you keep getting the same results with your money? Week after week, struggling to make ends meet. Month after month, not having any money left over at the end to save and invest like you want. Year after year, wondering where it's all going and when it's all going to change. I know I've been there too. And when I turned 39, I was finally out of business and student loan debt and decided to use all that money that I was repaying to them and start using it to make myself rich. When I stopped making these financial mistakes, the one we're going to learn about today, everything started turning around for me and my nest egg. So let's get started. This is Money Habits. I'm your host, Dr. Stephanie Aldrich, and I like to talk about money and habits that can help you improve your life. If you're new to the channel and like the video, please hit the subscribe button down below and stay till the end so you too can learn what money mistakes you need to change so you can get rich. So let's talk about these financial mistakes. The first one is get rid of FOMO. We all see the social media post where that gorgeous woman is on what seems to be the perfect vacation on the beach. All her kids have on matching outfits. The sky is blue, the beach is gorgeous, and they're all smiling and looking like they're having the time of their life. But if you actually have kids, you know that it took them probably about 2 hours to get the kids all ready, to make sure they didn't mess up their clothes, and to make them smile all at the same time without picking on each other and fighting. And it probably took them 100 photos in order to get that just one that seemed to be close to perfect. The same goes with money and wealth. Our economy is set up as a consumeristic system. That means that the only goal of the businesses in this country is to sell you their products and services. So we're constantly being bombarded with marketing messages that use clever psychological tactics to persuade us, to make us be part of their group and to part with our money. That's where FOMO comes into play. Are we really missing out if we don't own a new car? Nope. Are we really missing out and we'll have a bad life and just die if our skin isn't glistening in the sun of Aruba? No, we won't. Will our life go down the tubes if we don't have that new couch that we see in that ad? Nope, it won't. We need to stop wasting our money on things that other people influence us to buy and only buy stuff that really matters to us. The next mistake a lot of us make is YOLO. You got to get rid of YOLO. You only live once. That is the truth. We do only live once, but we only die once too. And there's a lot of life in between the two. If we're lucky, and the life could be either filled with fun and adventure or worry and stress. We got to choose which one we want. If we control our money, we can use it for fun and adventure. If our money controls us, it will find its way under other people's control, and those other people don't really care about you. It's important to live your life thinking about the future too. Yes, you got to smell the roses and have fun today, but also be prepared for the unknown of tomorrow so you won't have to worry about the bad things that might happen. The next one is you got to limit convenience. Yes, restaurants are nice, but you're also paying 300% more for the same food that you can make at home. What could you do with that money? Could you make more money in your nest egg if you saved it and invested? Having someone clean your house for you is great, but it's also costing you 10 years of your life when you could have cleaned your house yourself and invested that money instead of allowing someone else to help you out. If you invested that money, it allows you to maybe retire earlier or retire with a bigger nest egg than what you thought you were going to have. It's awesome to have multiple employees like I do taking the load off your shoulders. But if you do some of those tasks that you assign to them yourself, you can invest the money you were paying that employee into marketing and R&D to boost your product line. None of us are royalty. It's important to do as much as you can, especially in these accumulation years, so that you can build up the money that you earn towards your future and not someone else's. The next one is you gotta stop acting poor. Stop taking advice from your broke uncle. He doesn't know shit about money. Stop listening to the mainstream media about the doom and gloom that's happening around the world. Listen to what's happening in your own family, in your own household, and be aware of your own money habits and what you're telling your own money to do. If you're not controlling it, someone else will. If you want to make more money, hang out with people that make more money. Remember Jim Rohn, it's the 5 people that you surround yourself with, you'll be more like them. If you want to start build wealth, surround your people with those people that know how to make money and how to grow it. It's all about your network. You know the saying, your network is your net worth. This is so true. Stop doing stupid stuff with your money and start acting like the wealthy people act. The next one is, you got to take control. Control your money. Stop spending all your money on things that you really don't need. Stop ignoring clients and potential opportunities. Stop putting your head in the dirt and thinking that everything will work itself out. It won't. Money takes time, energy, and effort. It wants you to control it. It wants you to multiply it under your guidance. It wants to be a loyal friend. I know this sounds kind of esoteric, but money is nothing but a current of energy that you can tap into to take the proper steps in order to control it. You're the master of your money if you want to take that role. The next one is planning. Broke people don't have a plan. Broke people cash their checks on Friday, and by Monday, they wonder where all their money went. They pay most of their bills, but then they go out on the weekends and blow it all. Drinking at the bars, dancing, doing all that crazy stuff. Or they doom scroll and buy a bunch of crap on the internet that they really don't need. Benjamin Franklin's quote, "Failure to plan is a plan to fail." Knowing where you're starting from here today is just as important as where you want to go in the future. Your plan is your GPS coordinate, so you know how much money you need for your bills, your mortgage, your rent, your utilities, your food, car, etc. And how much you need to pay off the debt if you have any, and how much you need to save on the for the side of emergencies, and then start investing for your retirement. Yes, I know that sounds like a lot, and it is. It's your life. It can be as simple or as complicated as you want it to be, but your money needs to match it, and if not, you'll end up broke like the federal government, who loves to spend more money than it doesn't have. Getting rich is definitely your choice. You can either do what wealthy people do, or you can do what you've been doing and stay broke as a joke. It's up to you to make the change. I ask you, no, I beg and challenge you to start thinking about your money and start implementing all the ways I've talked about here today to stop playing the victim and acting like a brat with your money, and start telling it what to do like the adult you need to be. So that's it for the show today. What mistakes are you making with your money, and how are you going to change them? Let me know down in the comments. And until next time, this is Money Habits.